Welcome to solverfy.
The advantages of replacing the mandatory long-form census with an optional national household survey would include cost savings. An optional survey may be less expensive to administer than a mandatory census, as fewer resources would be needed to collect the data. Greater flexibility. With an optional survey, households can choose whether or not to participate, which may lead to a higher response rate and more accurate data. Reduce burden on households. A mandatory census can be burdensome for some houses, particularly those with limited resources or language barriers. An optional survey would reduce this burden. And greater scope for innovation. An optional survey would allow for more flexibility in terms of the types of questions asked and the ways in which the data is collected. Some disadvantages. You'd have a reduced sample size. An optional survey would likely have a smaller sample size than a mandatory census, which would lead to a higher margin of error and less accurate data. Non-response bias. An optional survey may be less representative of the population as a whole, as certain groups may be more likely to participate than others. Another disadvantage would be reduced data availability. A mandatory census provides a wide range of data that's essential for policy making and planning at all levels of government. An optional survey may not provide the same level of detail and comprehensiveness. And last one, reduced data comparability. An optional survey would not be directly comparable with previous census data, which would make it difficult to track changes in population over time.